Outrider, we're burying August's body. Do you want to join us?
I'm not there yet. I'm gonna stay a bit longer. Take another look through the camp's remains.
I feel like it took them way too long to figure that out, because I had figured out that they had become the Savages a long time ago. So that's the thing, but still sad. It's also sad that August would do that to him themselves and know that at the same time they would not be able to stop themselves from killing Tiago. So it's like, what did they really accomplish? You know? But I get it.
Found something you should know about. More of Monroy's writing. Seems he discovered the same thing we did, about the Pax transforming.
Does he say why? Why they would do that to themselves?
No. Only that he and his men stayed here for some time, studying and experimenting on the obelisk, trying to understand its powers while repelling non-stop attacks. But when he learned that his fort had fallen, he finally retreated back to his colony.
His colony? That means there could be more of them out there. We should look for them. After we find the signal.
So who wants
Whenever you're ready to head out, we'll be waiting for you at camp.
Who wants to join me in taking a bet that the reason that they would transform themselves like that is because they wanted to get rid of us? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to be.
Outrider, I don't want to alarm the others, but we're not alone. I can see someone out there, wandering.
A wanderer, huh? Stay here. I'll check it out.
Uh-oh. Is it that wanderer from the forest?
Because I need to know, that's why. But if you need to know, it's because I must know its secrets.
You again.
Seems we're searching for the same thing, but for different reasons. There's another monolith I need to examine over yonder, but the danger is too great.
You can't handle these creatures? I really find that hard to believe.
I don't fear the creatures. I fear what I would do to them. What I would unleash. But the monolith holds secrets. Perhaps there is a way back. Could you aid me in reaching it? You will be compensated.
Count me in.
I can feel it. Just out of reach. Clear the way, I need to know. Us. We are away for this planet.
What he said about fearing what he'd unleash. How long has he been altered? How long before the same happens to me? Maybe indulging him might get me some answers.
Didn't talk to the whole thing, sorry. This was super focused on killing them.
The monolith I seek is in a hidden chamber, accessible only to true children of Enoch. You have the fire of Enoch flowing in your blood. Find the broken bridge. The secret chamber will be nearby. Tell me, the Pax you had with you, where is the native now?
August transformed into one of those ferals, attacked us, and I didn't have a choice.
None of them did.
Did you know about the Pax? Why they changed?
The obelisk Outrider. Find it, and you may have your answers.
Ah, the broken bridge, okay.
Whoa. I don't know how I did that, but I made it work. Something got activated on the other side of the bridge.
Then I was right about you. I didn't actually believe it. But you really are one of us, more than you know. Hurry now. Clear a path to the monolith. The end is near.
Kind of stinks the camera was at a bad angle there, so I didn't really see what happened. Sorry. We're sorry. We're so sorry. Sorry.
Ferals sure are drawn to those things. I'll have to clear them out.
Hey, can you just not, please? Thank you. Stop jumping around like that. Thank you.
Why do you care about the obelisk?
I care about the knowledge it might bring me. Knowledge of what lies beyond the possible.
Mister? I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you're more fortunate than me.
I need an ammo stash. Where did the nice guy dropping ammo crates go?
There's the monolith.
Go near it though until I can find an ammo crate. I guess I gotta go touch it. I'm sure like some stuff's gonna jump out. I have no ammo.
Stand back. I can't foresee the reaction.
What reaction? Are you insane?
Would I know it if I was? Yes. Finally. I know what I need to do. Your compensation.
Here, have some compensation. So dismissive. Killing shots increase your firepower. Stacks up to 3 times and detonates every 10 seconds. What does detonate mean? Does it mean I explode with damage around me or something? Interesting. Whenever your health drops below 30%, burn is inflicted on enemies within a 10-meter radius. This one's interesting though. Shots inflict freeze on enemies, but it's improved freezing. That one may be worth it just to get the freezing, and I can just, yeah, I'm just gonna destroy that.
We're so close. The signal's coming from just beyond this ridge.
Stay on the lookout. You see any movement, run.
What in the world?
Sit tight, people. I'm gonna clear the way. It's time for some answers.
It's been time for some answers for a while now.
The anomaly did a number on this.
You okay? What's going on, Tiago?
I had a daughter once. Small little critter about this tall. Having a baby in the trenches, it was stupid. We knew it. She was so frightened of it all, the gunfire, the storms, monsters. Would I tell her stories, pretend it was all just a game? But if we won, we'd win a prize. But she wanted to know what the prize was. I told her there was a place out there, far from all that mud and death. I promised I'd take her there. It was winter when she tried to stop the bleeding. I held her until... It's okay, Papa, she told me. You can still win the prize. I promised her there were no monsters. I promised the same to August. Yet I brought them both into a world full of monsters.
I'm sorry. Friend.
Thank you, Outrider.
I think one thing I like about the writing is that so often they don't try to write like some catchy line or something to like quote unquote fix the problem. Like, that's an emotional story. There's not a right answer to that, and the Outrider doesn't know what to say, so they just say, I'm sorry. Like, that's perfect. Too many times games and stories and movies and stuff try like too hard to like make, you know, make everything okay. And this game does a really good job of making things acceptable that is not okay, which is terrifying at the same time, but that is one of the really good qualities about this story, I will say. So it just occurred to me,
I wonder what this city would have looked like in its full glory. It's tragic, we'll never know.
Dr. Zahedi is like the last scientist on Earth, killed Jane. I guess killing Jane would be kind of like the hard part of this story, but Chana lost
I tried
Jakob.
talking to Tiago, but he needs space. I hope he knows that whatever happens, he's one of us.
Bailey lost her legs. And Tiago lost August. So pretty much everybody in this caravan has suffered. Outrider suffered because Outrider also lost Jakob, but also has lost 31 years of their life, and all the other Outriders. And
What do we have here? Zahedi, I found some more writing from Monroy's people. I think we must be approaching their colony. It seems Monroy didn't believe the Pax were so peaceful. When their tech started getting fried, he suspected the Pax were trying to sabotage him. Then, just as a storm was brewing up, they caught the Pax doing one of their obelisk rituals.
Did Monroy think the Pax were causing the storms?
I, thought the same thing when I first saw August in those ruins in the forest.
Monroy ordered his soldiers to stop them. It was on that day that Dr. Indira recorded the first Pax deaths.
Please, collect all the writing you can find for me. Perhaps we can learn their story.
And that's why oh man. So the Pax were probably trying to protect us. We killed them. That's why they turned into ferals to kill us. because they no longer trusted us. This is not good. Like a boat? Like a boat. Did all this floating water used to be a lake? Oh, that's right, I switched that. Hey, stop it. Oh, you're gonna die sooner or later. You can just stand there and take all that damage you want, but you are gonna die sooner or later. Are you hiding up here? That was cute. See all that water floating? Did that used to be a lake? That's why there was a boat.
After the first big storms burned out most of their tech, sounds like Monroy got furious. He demanded explanations from the Pax and access to their powers. But they didn't understand. They offered everything they could. They led Monroy through the jungle to their sacred city.
Probably this city. The place we've discovered.
And of course we destroyed it. Yeah, look at that. Another boat. Two boats, in fact. That water used to be a lake. Oh man. So here's what I'm not getting though, is that the storm already existed. But maybe it wasn't the anomaly. Maybe it was just like an electromagnetic storm.
I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this.